What is going on, YouTube? I am here to talk about none other than Astro Bot on PlayStation 5. So right now this game is only exclusive for PlayStation 5, and I just beat this game not too long ago. This is me playing Astro Bot, the part 1, which is on my channel, so guys, so check it out.
How do I kill that?
So let's talk about this game, right? Let's talk about what this game is about. So Astro Bot first came out when the PS4 came out, and it was like this demo, right? It was like a demo for the system, Astro's Playroom. I think I don't know if it's, I think Astro Bot started on PS4 with the PlayStation Move, I believe. And then on PS5, if you have bought a PS5, you automatically gain a game installed that's called Astro's Playroom, which is basically a couple levels showing off the system, showing off what the controller can do, showing off how the graphics are going to look, showing what the controller can do with the triggers and the speaker and the lights and whatever it is that a controller can do, right? So a lot of people seem to enjoy that game, right, including myself. I thought that was a really great demo that showcased what the PS5 was capable to do, and that very few games actually capture, because obviously games tend to focus on the story, the gameplay. They don't tend to put their time and effort really into this controller, the trigger and the haptic feedback and all that. A few PS5 exclusives did do that, like Returnal back in the day, and Ratchet and Clank and stuff like that. But Astro's Playroom really showcased everything. So I guess a lot of people liked it. And then Sony was like, hey, why don't we just make a full game out of this, right? And then the game is called Astro Bot. So the game is basically a platformer. If you play the demo, you know that the game is a platformer. And you just go through levels. And like a Mario platformer, you go through levels, you punch people, you jump around, you get little gadgets. There are each levels that you get different gadgets. So in this game, since they had to expand upon the demo on the PS5, it actually has a story and everything. So basically the story is that Astro is traveling around in the PS5, in an actual PS5 spaceship. Unfortunately, an alien comes in and takes away his spaceship, and now he has to come back and get all the different parts of the spaceship. Now, the different parts of the spaceship would be, like, for example, the PS5, the hard drive, the sound, the graphics card, all those different parts of the system. They are in different worlds. Each world has their own levels, and each world has a final boss. After you beat the final boss, then you get back a part of your ship, which is the PS5. So basically you go around a few worlds, and then you do a few levels, and then each world and each level got their own gadgets and got their own boss fights. Like, for example, what you're seeing here right now is one of the boss fights in the first world, which is the monkey. Trust me, guys, this is not a spoiler. This is only one of the many boss fights that you're going to be fighting. I think it's around 6 or 7 boss fights. And without spoiling, of course, the last boss fight, if you've been a PlayStation fan from the beginning, it is amazing. I have been a PlayStation fan since the beginning, so we're talking PS1 and on, PSP, PS Vita, everything. If you have been a PlayStation consumer since the beginning, it is pure nostalgia. It is pure fan service. That's the word I'm looking for. So this game is pure fan service. It is cute, it is fun, it is very family oriented, even though it's single player, so you only one person can play at a time. But it is just so much family oriented, so much fun. Anybody at any age can really enjoy this game. So let's talk about graphics. This game graphically looks very stunning on the base PS5. So all my reviews are based on the base PS5, not on PS5 Pro. This game came out last year. It came out after, before? It came out in September. So this game came out in September, so it was before the PS5 Pro came out. So before the PS5 Pro coming out, on the base PS5, this game looks crispy clean. Okay, This game looks very clean, very bright, very colorful. It is nice to look at, right? So graphically, this game is a whole 10 out of 10. I didn't find any graphical glitches. I didn't find anything that looked weird. PS5 exclusive. The developer put the time into polishing this game like crazy. So that's graphics. Let's talk about sound. Sound is just like any normal video game. I don't think the sound is not something that like, oh my god, the sound of this game really sticks out. It doesn't really. It's just normal. The sound is very nice. There is no sound glitches. There is no sound that sounds weird or out of context, or it doesn't. None of that, right? So that's sound. Let's talk about the most important thing in a video game. Of course, it is gameplay. As far as gameplay goes, this game is extremely fun. So as of right now, I'm playing in each different world, you're going to play as a video game, a famous PlayStation video game. So in this case, I'm playing a world of Ape Escape, right? If you have played Ape Escape, this is going to be super fun for you, because it's basically what Ape Escape is in the form of Astro Bot. There's other famous PlayStation games that I'm not going to mention it because I don't want to spoil it for you guys, that are there. Obviously, Ape Escape is not too popular, but it's basically there, right? So we got Ape Escape, and then we have 3 more of famous PlayStation video game franchises turn into Astro Bot form, right? So those are the most fun out of all the levels. At least if you play them, you feel some type of connection to the games, right? And I've played all of them, all PlayStation exclusives. At least 95% I have played. I have not played Ape Escape, but I have played all the other, at least that I remember, the famous PlayStation games and characters that we all know and love. So that's as far gameplay goes, guys. Gameplay is really fun. There's also a hub. So in the there's a bunch of worlds, right? So imagine a bunch of worlds. In the middle, there is a hub, and in that hub, you go and you can with the coins that you get. So in different levels, you get coins. Let me see if I can fast forward this a little bit so that you can see the hub. So this is the hub. So I just got one part. I came back to the hub. In the hub is also where you fix your mother chip, which is basically the PS5, as you can see right there. So I got one part for the PS5. I'm building my mother chip back. So this is the hub. Now in the hub, you collect bots. So in each level, you collect different bots. They could be from PlayStation games, or they can just be like random bots that are trapped or something. You collect them. You go back to the hub, and then, for example, here, hey, you require 25 bots to help rescue these 4 bots. So right. So after those 25 bots, they come in, boom, you rescue them. Now you got 4 more bots. And then with those bots, you keep progressing in the game. So as you can see there, I need 50 bots. So I don't have 50 bots yet, but I do have 30. I have 30. So now I can reach that other side. And that's all of that takes part in the hub, right? And those bots, like I said, you collect them in the level. And then as the story goes, then more and more stuff opens up in the hub. So there's quite a bit of content in this game. It's not just it's no longer a demo. It is actually a full-on video game. Is it overpriced? So let me start getting into the price. Let's talk about being at $70. If it's less than $70, I'll say 50, 60 to completely worth it. I'll say now, is it worth $70? Okay, before I move on to that, see how another world just opened? So we have the gorilla world, which we just beat, and then we have, so there's 5 worlds in total. So there's 5 worlds, and then there's also some hidden stuff in there that you're gonna have to play the game to find out, right? On the bottom left corner, you see 35 out of 300. So there's a total of 300 bots in the whole game if you want to 100% the game.
So now as you can see, another
So then
world
you go
opened
into different worlds. The one in the middle is called the crash site. The crash site is basically the hub, right? So there's 30 bots that I can collect in the crash site. So if I need a couple more bots to unlock another level, because you need bots to unlock another level, then you can go to the crash site and then get more bots. Also, if you did not get all the bots in one level, right? So in one level, if you miss 2 bots, let's say out of 5, you rescue 3, you need 2 more. You can go back to the level with the coins that you have.
12 more bots.
With the coins that you have, you can get some kind of like bird that guides you where the other 2 bots are. It's gonna cost you, but now that bird is gonna guide you so that you can get the other bots, right? The game also has some little cutscenes here and there, right? That's the alien that pretty much that pretty much got your mothership and completely destroyed it, and now he has it, and you're trying to get it back. So now there's some other levels from that world opening up. The one with the chain is because you need to unlock the other worlds first, and then go to the last one, which is the last boss of that world, right? And every world starts with a little entrance. See? Now this game, when it comes to gameplay, this game uses everything the PS5 controller has to offer. So we're talking about motion sense. We're talking about the adaptive triggers, so R2 and L2. We're talking about the haptic feedback. So every time you're walking on something, the controller vibrates properly to it. This game is basically what a PS5 game should be, like a PS5 exclusive game should have all the time. Now obviously we cannot compare this game to like a Spider-Man 2. There's way more stuff in a Spider-Man 2 game so that they can add all this stuff, but this game is just, to me, it is a great game. Now I know everybody's debating this. Did it deserve Game of the Year at the Video Game Awards? I'm gonna have to say no to that one. I think Black Myth Wukong should have won Game of the Year. That game really came out of nowhere. It was very, very high quality, and gameplay was insane. The graphics was insane. Black Myth Wukong, to me, deserved Game of the Year. I know that company worked very hard on that game. I don't know why this one won Game of the Year. It's a close second place for sure. This game is fantastic in everything that it does, but I don't know if it deserved Game of the Year. As far as bugs, as far as glitches, this game is completely 100% bug free, guys. This game is completely polished. I did not encounter one bug. I did not encounter any game crashes, any freezes. I did not encounter any of that. Now everybody's experience is different. To me, I got the physical version. I don't know about the digital version, but at least the physical version, I did not experience anything at all with this game. And this is a game that maybe you can go back to and like replay one of the levels and like 100% get all 300 bots. And there's like puzzle pieces. This game is really, really packed with a lot of fun stuff to do. To me, guys, this game is very, very much worth it. Now, $70, I guess it depends. The game took me around 12 hours, so 10 to 12. It will take you 10 to 12 hours to complete it, and that's counting going back into a few levels to get more bots to get to the last boss fight. So it really depends on what you consider, if it's worth it for you or not. If you want a game that's 100% polished, that is fun to play, that is very very fun, nostalgic, all of that, I think Astro Bot is definitely worth it, even at 70, because we don't get games like this anymore, right? We either get games that are unpolished, we get games that are 60 to 80 hours and are boring, and like it's just nothing to remember out of that game except, okay, yeah, it was good and it was long, but that's about it, right? This game, if you're a PlayStation fan, first of all, you should get this game, period, right? If you're a PlayStation fan, if you have been playing at least from the PS2 on, this game is completely worth it. It's full of nostalgia, it's full of great memories, and to me, it is very very worth it, guys. So check out this game for yourselves. Let me know if you're interested in getting it. Let me know if you already got it. What do you guys think? Obviously, no spoilers for the people that have not played it. But other than that, guys, I think it's completely worth it. To me, the game is an easy 9 out of 10. If it was maybe a bit longer, maybe, or I don't know, to make it a 10 out of 10, I think maybe have more levels of PlayStation games, right? Of PlayStation franchise games thrown into this game. It would have been a 10 out of 10 because this game is really really fun, really really polished, and it really shows what the PS5 is capable of. So I completely recommend it, guys. It's not perfect, but it's completely worth it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys are going to get the game. Let me know if you guys are already got the game. What do you guys think of the game? Did it deserve Game of the Year in your opinion? Not to me, it didn't, but to everybody has their own opinion, right? So let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to share and subscribe so that more content will be coming for you guys. It really really helps me out too. So subscribe, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.